Today I'm going to talk about Ancestor. Right, so let's get started. So, as part of everyone's life, right, every kid first will come to know about their mom, their dad as part of the life, and they will be getting a great love, affection from them. So, they will help them to do the education, and then they will take care of home, the food. So they will be nurturing the kid as much as they can, and they love very much. They will handhold until you become an adult so that you can carry on your path. And next, if you see, right, at the older age, when our parents become old, there are people who take care of them very well like a kid, in return like what they benefits they got from the childhood. So it's so much of love and satisfaction and gratitude goes on here. So now I want to step back a little bit. So I want to go into a time travel just a few centuries before, where, as everyone knows, the wheel was the first invention, and then it was keep on improving. I have copy pasted an image from the internet. So this is like we were using the bullock carts or horse carts. That's how our ancestors were living. And then as time moves on, the based on the wheel, we have the bicycle, bike or scooter. Those things as came in. Then the wheel has been changing with respect to automobile industry. We have a car, a luxury car, and then the flight, even the rockets. So a lot of improvement has happened. If we take on the other aspect, people were lived without a freedom for a long time. Even if we take in India, right, they have been dependent on. They got independence after a very long time. Many people have ruled the country. Like similar to that, many countries have faced the same issue where they would not have the freedom. So lot of freedom fighters were involved in getting us a freedom for us to speak and lot of things. So we are so blessed now. So at a high level, what we enjoy today. So in those days, even for communication, right? Today we are, if we want to talk to someone, we just take the phone, and then we are just texting them or making a video call, and then we are able to communicate very well. So a couple of points I noted down here is the first thing is the electricity, and then we got a normal phone, and then we are in a smartphone tablet world, and then even our homes become very smarter like Alexa, and a lot of stuffs are at home. And there are things like traveling to space and moon. We are talking a lot about it. So how we can enjoy all these things, right? So all these things have happened generation over generation because our ancestor want the next generation to be more comfortable and having a happy life. So like how today we are thinking about for our kids, we are trying to give good education so that they can stand in their own leg, and then they can move on in their life. It does not stop only at the one generation. It keeps on carrying forward. Even they departed the world, they we can still bless us. Their love will be there for us. So now let's come back. So how do we honor in the current day, right? In current day, like for all the people who fought for us for the independence and having a freedom for us, like Memorial Day, and in this current lifestyle, many people are working at different part of the country or different state, so they can't. They will be having a travel job, so they were trying to make the parents to live in a comfortable place. So a lot of senior livings are in place recently. And now I want to go back to India, what I have seen in India. So even when I was in kid, right, I had my mom, my dad and my grandparents, everyone were showing love. But when as time moves on, right, each people will be departing. Like my grandparents departed, and a couple of years before my mom departed. So then only we will start thinking, like people who are asking you, hey, did you had your food? How are you doing? So when we don't have anybody to a within reachable point, right? So that's when we will start thinking. For few people, they were not seen their parents itself. So, but they would have come only through the parents, right? So it really doesn't matter. We will be realizing the value of our ancestor. So we have to respect them in the current life, as well as even when their soul is departed, they can still do some blessings. If you notice, like few people life, they'll be in family, they'll be having some common problem, right? So those things are what being said in Puranas, right? So some kind of uh, pitru dosha means some curse or something which is being given, like we are not taking care of them or honoring them. So few things are happening related to that. So as part of Indian culture, they do lot of pitru pujas. So first is called the new moon. As part of new moon, they will do offering for the ancestor, and then there is a special program when people know what is their actual date of departure. Based on that, they will do some ceremonies. And for people who don't know the dates, right, for that also they have a special period where they will do the honoring. So I have seen, even in a Native American healing, I have seen people who have been uh, praying and trying to get the blessings of the ancestor. I'll be having an interview with the native healing people and then coming up with a video that I will be coming shortly. And why it is important, as I told before, right? Like how we love the kid, our kids, the same way our parents loved us, the same way our grandparents loved us. So those souls will be there always and will try to guide us, and we should also help them to elevate in their path, and in turn they will give us the blessings so that we will have a smooth ride in our life. So that's why it is very very important. So what we can do, so few people will be having some ceremonies and the way they do, so they can continue to do that praying. For people who are hearing this for the first time, they can do a simple thing, right? So just we should have a faith in them, right? So we are born because of this ancestor and generation over generation. All we have to do is just go to an open ground, just face the sky, and with your whole heart say, "Thank you, ancestor. Without you, we would not be enjoying this life. We like to thank you and get your blessing." So if we start praying like that, definitely it will be reach to them, and then they will guide us. So I strongly recommend people to respect them and do some prayer. Definitely you will see a good path in your life. Thank you very much.